I'm super excited about today's sponsor. They've sponsored the podcast before, and this is a topic I'm super passionate about. I fear that us as girls struggle with PMS far more than we should, and we really shouldn't. I truly get the worst PMS symptoms. My boobs are sensitive, my face breaks out, my sugar controllings are out of whack. I feel like I'm just a bottomless pit. My mood is not the vibe, and estro control has been super helpful in helping manage those PMS symptoms and making that time of the month a lot more enjoyable. Estro Control is a formula developed by Happy Mammoth, a supplement company dedicated to making women's lives easier. Say no more. Estro Control contains science-backed herbal extracts that help support hormonal health, especially if you are someone like myself who struggles with PMS. It was created to help women feel like themselves all month long and to not struggle with the feelings PMS can cause. For a limited time, you can get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code Alana at checkout. That's happymammoth.com and use the code Alana for 15% off today.
This is the smell of a warm 3-day-old egg salad sandwich in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy!
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag with new Fabuloso lemon scent.
Hefty, hefty, hefty!
Smell the difference? When life gives you stinky, get Hefty Ultra Strong with new Fabuloso lemon scent. It smells like clean, freshly picked lemons. So no matter what's inside your trash, you can stop the stink and smell the lemon.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hello, good morning, angels, and welcome back to Morning Ray. I'm your host, Lan or Alana, and today's episode is Little Miss Hot Girl Reset. It's all about resetting your mind, your body, and your mindset. I guess mind and mindset are the same thing, but I have been in a slump for the past 2 months or so. I haven't really worked out consistently, and I haven't been eating super properly or well. And by that, I mean, I've been having a lot of takeout. My meals have been more snackish. They've been not super nutritional, which is totally okay. But I am starting to feel a little bleh, and I'm ready to kick my ass into shape. I do want to give a disclaimer or trigger warning. I don't think this will be triggering, but I still want to give the trigger warning in case, obviously, everyone is on their own journey if they are recovering from an eating disorder or have recovered and some things are still triggering. Obviously, it's very possible. So I just want to give a trigger warning. None of the tips or outlines of this hot girl reset are going to be diet culture-y or surrounded by crash diets or anything. It's definitely like an abundance mindset. However, I just want to give this disclaimer because there are talks food and exercise. So I just want to give the disclaimer that you should probably hop off if you think you'll be triggered after we do our beginning segments. I have 84 other episodes that you can listen to, but I just wanted to put this little trigger warning disclaimer at the beginning so you know. But let's get into our intro, our life updates. So it is Monday when you're listening to this, August 1st, and it is my birthday week. I am a Leo. Happy August. And I'm going to be turning 23 on Saturday, August 6th. Super excited. I love my birthday. Like, my birthday is everything to me. I will have an Indian wedding. Know how like an Indian wedding lasts 1,000,001 days? Like, that is my birthday. I have to do 1,000,001 different things. It has to be on the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, like everything. I have to do it all. I'm really excited to celebrate my birthday. The past 2 birthdays have been really monumental to me. I have felt super loved. And I honestly, it feels like it was just my birthday. So it's pretty crazy that we're already coming up on my 23rd, but super exciting. I also have lots of fun purchases coming in the mail. Some are birthday presents. I'm really excited about that. I finally got the New Balance 550s. I ordered some Birkenstocks. I found Birkenstock Bostons in the taupe color, the taupe suede, which are impossible to find on a site called HBX. So I'm really excited. I think they will be arriving tomorrow based on like, if you listen to this on the Monday, they're supposed to arrive August 2nd. Super excited about that. I also ordered this cool vest top situation from Aritzia, which I'm really excited for and I want to wear on my birthday. Just a lot of good things, feeling good vibes, good vibrations, keeping that mindset high. But let's get into my weekly intention. This kind of goes along with the episode. Well, I guess not kind of. It does go along with the intention of this episode. Hot Girl Reset. So my weekly intention is to eat more whole foods. I know I just feel better when I'm doing this, and I know I'm doing something good for my body. And then the tip of the week, which I always like to relate back to my weekly intention. If your intention is like mine to eat more whole foods, you really want to focus on grocery shopping and planning out recipes you want to make throughout the week so you can have those groceries on hand. When we grocery shop very smart and productively, we're going to have those items in our fridge so we can easily make the meals and stick to our goals of eating more whole foods. We'll have the food prepped, and then we don't feel like we have to order Uber Eats. Me telling myself, parenting myself in this. But definitely like write out the recipes you want and then write out all the ingredients and then grocery shop. I always see Sammy Clark doing this. Caitlin Nolan also does this. A lot of people do it. I think it's a really good skill and I guess not skill, tip to follow or a little trick. And it helps make grocery shopping a lot easier. Current faves. Salads. I'm back in love with salads. I kind of fell off salads and was like turned off by them. Specifically, I've been loving Mandy's, which is local to Montreal and now in Toronto. Also love BioRaw. It's my friend Oren's company. They're vegan, organic, local, locally made salads. You can get them at the grocers or through them. I've been just ordering like 5 of them and I want to continue to do that. You can either just like have the BioRaw salads or use them as a base. Sometimes I'll cook them. Honestly, I really like them. Overnight oats. I'm back on my overnight oats kick. Last week was smoothies. This week is overnight oats. I've been doing some rolled oats, the Ritual protein powder. Ritual's actually sponsoring today's episode of Morning Ray, but this part, like it's not the protein that's being sponsored, but I really like the protein powder. Like really, truthfully, love the protein powder. So I do rolled oats, protein powder, a little bit of chia seeds. I saw Sammy Clark doing this. I love her. And then some cashew milk. I've been using cashew milk as my substitute for oat milk at home. And then like I still get oat milk sometimes, but just like trying out the cashew milk. And then so I'll do that, leave it overnight. And then in the morning, I'll top it with blueberries, some strawberries, and a little bit of almond butter. And it's chef's kiss. Perfect. Love it. Also, this past week, well, the week that I'm recording this, but the past week when you're listening to this, I did 6 a.m. hot Pilates. Yes, you heard that right. 6 a.m. hot Pilates, which means I had to wake up at like 5:15, 5:30-ish. And at first I was like, why the hell am I doing this to myself? But I just knew that I would love it. I loved how early it was when I was walking to class. You know, it's summer, so like the sun is rising. It was quiet. The temperature is kind of cool and like you're chill. And by 7 a.m., you've already done a killer workout. You feel really good. I love infrared heat. That's what the hot Pilates studio I go to uses. So it feels really good. It releases endorphins and I just felt good. I want to make that like my Wednesday ritual. So I've already booked it for next week. Going to book it for the next week the following week when it's like when the bookings open. But really like the 6 a.m. hot Pilates, I encourage you to try out a super early morning like Pilates or yoga class and see how you feel, because honestly, chef's kiss, game changer. I rediscovered my pillow slides, although I know this is quickly going to be replaced by my Birkenstocks once they get in the mail, but pillow slides and crew socks. My pillow slides are from Amazon. They're super comfy. I love the crew socks from Aritzia. I also like the Aloe ones, the Nike ones. I also have the Aritzia dupe version. Like it's a dupe for the Aritzia ones from Amazon. Those are also great, but love that. and I'm currently in my iced Americano era. I'll either drink it black or add a little almond or oat milk, and it's super yummy. I don't know. I just like the stronger coffee as opposed to like a super milky latte. I still like my lattes, but definitely in my iced Americano era. Obsessed with my local European parachute pants, and apparently so are all of you. I posted a few stories in them last night, and the amount of DMs asking where they're from is ridiculous, you guys. They're from local European. Anytime I'm wearing some sort of cargo pant or pocket pant, 9 out of 10 times, they're probably from local European. I love the parachute pants. I got them in the sage green. All my local European pants I wear in the size small, medium. I probably could do an extra small, but I just like the bagginess of the small, medium. And my last current fave are Aperol Spritzes. Definitely into those right now. And also in terms of like alcohol, also really like an orange wine. I don't know which orange wines are good, but the ones that I've had have been good. I don't know what they are, but just orange wine. So if you see an orange wine on the wine list at the next restaurant you're at, maybe give it a try. It's kind of like a sweet wine, almost like a rosé-ish, but not as sweet. I don't know. I really like it. But anyways, let's get into our hot girl reset. If you are going to exit out, this is your little warning again that you can exit out, but I really don't think it's going to be triggering. But again, I want to give the disclaimer for you guys. This is very much like an abundance mindset. There aren't any rules. You can pick and choose what you want to incorporate. You can incorporate this slowly over time, but these are things that I'm currently doing. And these are things that I go to when I'm just in a slump and I get that burst of motivation of wanting to get back into the swing of things and to kick things into gear. I've done another reset episode before. I decided to title this Hot Girl Reset. I think it's really fun. It's catchy. And maybe we can make it a little thing like hashtag Hot Girl Reset. We can all do it together. But number one, we are starting off with having more whole foods and using the crowd out method. Chelsea Jade spoke about this on What We Said, and she also speaks about it in their Balanced Boss course, I believe. That's what she said. But the crowd out method is essentially you just like add more good things into your day-to-day eating and life to crowd out the things that maybe don't make you feel as good. So incorporating more veggies and fruit and more complete sources of protein. So when I say complete sources of protein, instead of having like protein powder all the time or like really processed forms of protein, having stuff like chicken and fish and eggs and dairy products like milk even, or cheeses, or if you're vegan or vegetarian, having tofu and tempeh, and make sure like your tofu and tempeh are non-GMO, organic if possible. It's a lot better in my opinion, and that's normally what I reach for. But just like incorporating more veggies and fruit into your meal. So say you order a pizza and we're now also going to order a salad. We'll have our salad before we have the pizza. And then maybe we're only hungry for 2 slices of pizza opposed to like 4. Just like prioritizing the whole foods, not limiting or restricting or cutting out anything. I've still been having ice cream every single day, or most days, pretty much every single day. But just like adding more fruit. So instead of just having plain oatmeal, maybe adding some strawberries or berries to it. And maybe instead of just doing a berry smoothie, maybe adding a little spinach to it. Or instead of just having fries and a burger, maybe having a salad, fries, and a burger. Like just like adding fruits and veggies where you can, prioritizing protein to ensure, especially if you are weight training and working out, which will come later on. It's something I discuss in a little bit, but ensuring that each meal has protein when you can. Obviously, don't like get too hard on yourself if you don't have protein in every single meal, but just like make it a priority and try to include it as much as you can. Just add fruits, veggies, and complete sources of protein wherever you can. Think in abundance, think of what you can add. Don't have the restricted mindset, because that's when we fall into these diet culture traps. That's when we feel restricted. And when we feel restricted, that can lead to binging or emotional eating, which is no good and it doesn't do us any benefit. So incorporating more whole foods and using the crowd out method. I'm also recommending, or like what I'm doing, Obviously, I'm not a medical professional nutritionist. These are just things that I do, but incorporating more water, having more water is really great for your skin. It's really great for your energy levels, your digestion, and just to keep you hydrated. So I'm aiming for around like 2 to 3 liters a day. I find what really helps me is having something with like a straw. So whether it be a Starbucks tumbler or a tumbler in general that has a straw lid, or my hydro flask I really love, that just helps me get in more water. And if you have like the 32-ounce hydro flask, having 2 of those a day or 3, like one of them is basically a liter. So if you have 2 to 3 of those a day, you're done for your water. The third thing would be to be more consistent in your movement. So making a game plan for your workout. So what is your game plan? For me, I really want to strength train 3 times a week and do cardio 2 times a week. So what is my strength training? My strength training is HIIT and hot Pilates. My cardio is spin and running. And I guess also walking. I mean, I walk a lot, but being super busy can make it really easy to fall into a dinner time recipe rut, or even with your lunches. Any meal, honestly, can get you into a rut, especially with a busy schedule this fall. You can keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from every single week, so there's always something delicious to discover with HelloFresh. It's truly a no-brainer. It does all the shopping and meal planning for you. Ingredients arrive at your doorstep, pre-proportioned and ready to cook, along with pictured step-by-step recipe cards. It's never been easier. I personally love HelloFresh as a way to get exposure to new recipes, make my life a bit easier as a busy 20-year-old in the city. And I love that it's worry-free, it's super easy, it's convenient, and gets delivered straight to my door. Go to HelloFresh.com/50Ray and use code 50Ray for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50RAE and use code 50Ray, 50RAE for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and thank you for sponsoring today's episode of Morning Ray.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Spin and run is going to be like my workout since I always walk to and from work. And then scheduling and booking them in advance, even if it's just you going to the gym or you just going out on a run or you doing something at home, schedule it into your routine. So I like booking all my workouts in advance. So for example, like maybe Monday is my rest day. Tuesday, I'm going to spin after work. Wednesday, I'm doing hot Pilates in the morning. Thursday, I'm doing a HIIT class at Sweat and Tonic. If you live in Toronto, you can use my code FIRST SWEAT with Alana. It's just like the #1 ST SWEAT with Alana, ALLANA. And that gives you your first class free. And then maybe Friday morning, I'm going on a run. Saturday, I'm doing Liv's park workout. And Sunday, I'm doing Barry's boot camp or something. But planning that in advance, putting it into your calendar, your planner, wherever it may be, and like book it in like you would an appointment. And that way, you know what your game plan is, you know when your workouts are, and you have a plan of action, and it helps you stay accountable. Especially, I really like booking the workout classes because they have the cancellation period. So if you go past that cancellation period, then you're going to be charged. You're going to lose that credit. And you also have like the teacher to keep you accountable, and you have peers in the class to really motivate you to push yourself, which I personally really love. Another thing with moving more consistently is to really encourage myself, and I encourage you because I'm sure this is something you struggle with too, but letting go of but I just washed my hair pain point. I have found myself recently like not wanting to work out or to like challenge myself in my workouts because I don't want to sweat and ruin my hair because I just washed it. And I don't know. I feel like I got in this headspace where I'm like, I can only wash my hair once or twice a week. And so I can't get it sweaty. But you know what? I actually can wash my hair more than once or twice a week. It's really not a big deal. And if it means I will feel better from going for a sweat, like for a workout or something, then I'm going to do it. So I really want to encourage you to let go of the, but I just washed my hair, or I don't want to get sweaty sort of thing. So to recap what we've discussed so far, first, have more whole foods, use the crowd out method. 2, drink more water, aim for around 2 to 3 liters of water a day. And 3, move more consistently. So whether it be walking, running, lifting, doing yoga, playing a sport, whatever it may be more consistent week to week with your movement. It can be 2 workouts a week. It can be 1 workout a week. It can start with 1. It can move up to 3. Just be consistent in your workout schedule. And I promise you, you will feel better mentally. You will feel better physically, and you will start to see results if that is what you are looking for. Number 4 is to get more rest. Get more rest in terms of sleep and more time to decompress and unwind before bed and periodically throughout the week. I feel like it's really easy to be go, go, go and to really forget about sleep and put sleep as the last thing and to push resting time as your last priority. But it is so important. And without rest, whether it be sleeping or just chilling at home and relaxing, we can't do all the other things. We won't have the energy to cook meals for ourselves. We won't have energy to want to drink that water, to go on those workouts. Like, we need that rest in order for our body to recover, for our mind and body to detox. And so much happens to us when we sleep and when we relax. That's really good for us. And without that sleep, it is detrimental to our health. You can't be healthy without rest. You need rest. And I know in the past, I really neglected this, and sometimes I still neglect this. So try to aim for those 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. I don't care if you think you can last on 5. It is eventually going to catch up to you. Really aim for that 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a night. Take time to decompress and unwind before bed. Get rid of that blue light, whether you're putting all your devices on night mode or you're wearing blue light glasses. Try to have warm lights. So light a candle as opposed to lighting like a fluorescent light in your space, and really set the mood in your apartment. Take time to breathe deeply and just rest and relax. And like, even if you have to schedule in self-care time and time to just like unplug and decompress, do it. Like, if you are A-type and if you have to have everything in your planner, do that. And step number 5, or tip or part, I don't know what I want to title these. Goal number 5. We're just going to call them goals. Goal number 5 is to be more mindful and to practice mindfulness. So trying to meditate for 5 minutes a day. I really want to get into meditation. I'm working with this meditation app called Open soon. So I'm really excited. I want to try it out, and I really do want to get into meditation. I've done meditation at Othership before, which is like where I go to the ice bath and the sauna. And I did really like it, but I just find it's hard for me to do it myself. So I want to try to either meditate for 5 minutes a day or do my morning pages. And I encourage you to practice this as well. In my morning pages, I always get asked this. And these prompts were inspired by Maya Fiorella. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Her podcast is XX Maya, and then her Instagram is Maya Fiorella, I believe. I'll have it linked in the show notes. But I just put 3 titles or headers on my page after I write the date, and I do gratitude, intention, mood boosters, and manifestations. Under gratitude, I write things I'm grateful for. For example, I'm grateful for my family, my health, the opportunities I have had and continue to have, etc. Intentions are my intention for the day. So what do I want to accomplish? Maybe I want to be present. Maybe I want to be super productive. Maybe I want to reach out to a friend or check in on my family. Maybe I want to work really hard in a workout, or maybe I want to try to be super relaxed in a long run. Whatever it may be, I write down what my intentions are. Mood boosters are things I plan on incorporating throughout my day to lighten my mood. So maybe it's treating myself to an iced coffee and a croissant. Maybe it is booking in my favorite workout. Maybe it is going to my favorite restaurant. Maybe it is reading my book and putting aside the time to read that book and go to bed early. Maybe it's making a home-cooked meal with a friend. That's a mood booster. Maybe it's going into the office when you normally work from home, stuff like that. And then lastly, it's our manifestations. So these are goals that I'm currently setting for myself for both short-term and long-term. I write them as if I already have them. For example, I am in a healthy, happy, and loving relationship. I am attracting wealth and abundance. I am living in a beautiful home that I feel safe and comfortable in and feel that I can call home, stuff like that. Stuff that you are acting like you already have, that you are trying to attract into your life. But this is the Hot Girl Reset, to go over it all again so that you can really remember this. And I encourage you, if you haven't already, go grab your notebook, write this out, and I challenge you to do this for at least 21 days. It takes 21 days to build good habits, or habit in general. So aim to do it for at least 21 days, but really, I don't want to set a specific time frame on this challenge because I think that makes it a bit diet culture-y, and I really want this challenge or this reset. It's not a challenge. It's just a reset. These are little habits and things you're going to begin to incorporate in your life today that you're going to continue to incorporate and practice on a daily basis consistently. And it's just going to be who you are as a person. And when you feel like you've fallen, quote unquote, fallen off track, you can lean back into these habits to Hot Girl Reset. So how you are going to Hot Girl Reset. We are going to use the crowd out method and eat more whole foods, more veggies, more fruit, more complete sources of protein. We're going to have more water. Drinking more water keeps us hydrated. It energizes us. It helps with our digestive system. It's just great overall. So we're going to aim for 2 to 3 liters a day. We're going to move more consistently. When we move consistently, we feel better mentally. We feel better more physically, and we see progress if we want to see progress. If we're working towards a certain body composition, which is totally okay. I know a lot of times now this whole like body positivity, body neutrality movement makes us feel like it's wrong to want to see change at times. But if we are consistent in our workouts, we don't have to go super hard all the time, but if we're consistently working out week over week, month over month, we will get to those results and we'll see progress. We'll feel progress in our strength and our capabilities and our endurance and our strength. I know I said strength, and our stamina, and stuff like that. We'll be able to lift heavier weights, challenge ourselves more. Really let go of that, but I just washed my hair pain point, or I don't want to get sweaty. Do the damn thing, work out consistently. We are going to rest more. We're going to aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, good quality sleep, and we're going to take time to decompress and unwind before bed and periodically throughout the week. So really focus on resting as much as you are looking to have more whole foods, more water, move consistently, etc. And lastly, we're going to incorporate more mindfulness into our life, whether it be trying to meditate for 5 minutes a day and working up to maybe 20 minutes or 25 minutes or whatever your goal is, or doing your morning pages, or even you can do it in the evening. So practicing gratitude, writing your intentions, your mood boosters, and your manifestations. I wish you all the best of luck. Let me know if you like this Hot Girl Reset. I know I've been doing it already for a week and I'm feeling so much better. And I want to keep at it. And I just know that it's going to make me feel good. It already is. And I know I feel good when I'm incorporating all these things. Let me know if you try it out. Tag me in the podcast. Use hashtag Hot Girl Reset. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a rating or review on Apple's podcast. You can leave a rating and review, and I would really appreciate it. That's how you can help support the pod. And if you're listening on Spotify, you can leave a rating. It's a newer thing, which is really cool. And I appreciate each and every one of you who is listening to this episode, who have listened. Wow, guys, I really can't speak anymore. I really appreciate all of you who are continually listening to the podcast. And if you're new to Morning Ray, thank you so much for listening to this episode. I really appreciate all of your support. I would have never thought that we would be here. And I just love recording and speaking with you guys. I feel like I'm on FaceTime with a best friend. I feel like I'm giving advice to a sister, a friend, a colleague. So I just appreciate and love this so much. And I love you guys so much. And I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to stop rambling on. Let me know if you like this little hot girl reset. I love you guys so much, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.